What's going on, guys? It's your girl, Megan Savage. And today's video is going to be more of a little bit of an update. And I wanted to talk to you guys about something that you wouldn't think goes along with trading, but actually you really needed to be successful. So if you've seen my last video, it was me apologizing for my absence for the last little while because I was launching a free trading channel for you guys. Honestly, though, not only that, I've been launching so many different things in the last little bit. So I have just been absolutely crazy in the grind mode. Even for my VIP members and my elite members, I wanted to make sure that I could give them the most value possible, and I wanted to create a perfect system for that. That's not what I'm here to talk to you about. This video is for the high achievers. So if you're just a signal bot or somebody who is doing trading as a side thing, you're not really into it, this video might not be for you. However, I'm not gonna lie, you will find some value from it. I want to talk to you guys about health. Because if you know me at all, you've heard me say it before, health is wealth. And I've done videos about health in the past, and I realized that it wasn't necessarily health I was talking about. I was more talking about fitness, the more aesthetic side of what people deem as health. But I'm gonna be real with you guys. I am an avid gym goer. I would go to the gym every single day if I could. If my body would allow me to, I would. And what made me want to talk about health with you guys right now is during this launch, like I said, I've been in grind mode and I haven't went to the gym in like 2 weeks. Usually, okay, because I also am an entrepreneur and most traders that I know are also entrepreneurs, like they have a clothing brand or something like that. And how I view life, by the way, is it's like a video game, okay? You know how there's different characters and some are really fast, but then their defense is really low, or maybe their defense is really high, but then their strength is low. There's different bars to the game. And that's actually how I view life as well. You have your family bar, your fitness bar, you know, your trading bar, your relationship bar, whatever it is. And sometimes you have to pull away from one bar in order to go fully on another one. And let me tell you guys, I completely pulled away from my fitness bar and I threw it all in my entrepreneurial bar because literally all I was doing for this last couple weeks is just trading and doing my launch. I did not even have time to do cooking and cleaning. And, you know, I'm heavily grateful for that, by the way. I'm heavily grateful that I'm in a position that I can like order food and whatnot. So love that. But as a trader, as an entrepreneur, as someone who has high ambitions, you can't let your health slip. And you want to know what's actually funny is I was getting, you know, 6 to 8 hours of sleep every night during this launch, so that's great. But I actually ended up losing 7 pounds, which if you knew when I started trying to lose weight, I'm now 15 pounds down. I'm not starving myself. I'm not feeling sick at all. And I've genuinely never felt this healthy, energetic, and good in my life in like ever, honestly. So I want to talk about a couple of things that are non-negotiable in my life that allow me to be able to pull back on fitness bars so I can go all in on my other, you know, my hustles and my other parts in my life. And I truly think doing these things over time and these little snowball moves is what caused this big avalanche in my health journey. Some of them you might know, some of them you might think are crazy, but I'm just going to tell you what I've been doing differently, what I've been seeing in my life work, and you can decide what you want to do with that. So number one, my diet has now switched to whole foods and as close to the God's diet as possible. And what that means is eating the food in the closest original way that God intended it. So for example, instead of having cauliflower rice or cauliflower pizza bread, just have the cauliflower. That doesn't mean that I don't treat myself every now and again, but my main goal is I am feeding myself for fuel and nutrients rather than just taste and flavor. That doesn't mean that it's not flavorful though, because my man loves my food. And I truly am understanding the whole, this isn't a diet, it's a lifestyle change, because guys, I do not let up, okay? I'm talking about low sugar, low carbs, and I say low because again, I treat myself, but most of the time, like 99% of the time, it's no refined sugars, you know, no processed food, very low carb. And I'm eating pretty much the same thing almost every single day. My breakfast usually consists of pasture-raised eggs, grass-fed ground beef, an avocado, and cottage cheese on top. As well as I have coconut yogurt with a lot of fruit, a lot of grain-free granola, and a kiwi every morning. My nights usually are some type of bowl, whether it's a sweet potato, or we also have the purple Peruvian potatoes because they're really high in antioxidants, some type of protein, and a vegetable. So one that's high in fiber, maybe asparagus or broccoli. Eating this way has made it extremely simple to meal plan and budget for food if you're somebody who likes to do that. But whatever it is, the main goal in my house is fiber. We want to make sure we hit our fiber even over our protein, because you will die from lack of fiber, but you will not die from lack of protein. There is no snacking food that is processed or unhealthy in my house. But to be real, since we started eating this way, we don't really get hungry throughout the day. We have like 2 meals and we're good. But even before we eat, we have a juicing ritual. So we start our day with a turmeric ginger coconut water shot. We eat a clove of garlic to help make sure that we don't get sick. We have our green drink, which consists of celery, cucumber, kiwi, parsley, and a lemon. All organic, by the way. That's another thing. Everything we have in our house is organic. Our seasonings, our vegetables, our fruits, everything has to be organic. If it's not organic, we do not want it. And because we eat this way, I am okay with eating as much as we want to fill us, because it is all healthy. Even down to our dessert recipes, I actually got my man a creamy so he could stop eating those super highly processed ice creams. He can make sorbet, control the sugar content, even put extra protein in there if he wants. And I have this delicious chocolate mousse recipe that literally is just mainly cottage cheese, but it tastes delicious. I notice when I go super into my entrepreneur brain that having my food as fuel has helped me in so many ways. Another big thing that if you guys don't know and you guys don't take seriously, please take serious, okay? I think this is the reason why I'm sleeping better, why I lost my weight, why I have more energy to actually do the things I need to do, like back test for hours and get into the trading space and be able to do back-to-back calls with my mentees. Get away from seed oils. Sunflower oil is horrible. Canola oil is horrible. Like, guys, if you don't know how these things are made, it's absolutely fucking disgusting. Coconut oil is fine. Avocado oil is fine. Extra virgin olive oil is fine. Just make sure they're actually what they say they are. Butter, ghee is great. Like, I'm the type of girl, guys, that has filtered water systems. Like, I do not want these microplastics, these pesticides affecting my performance. Don't get me started on plastic, guys. I'm sorry, but if you are somebody who suffers from depression, anxiety, if you have some type of learning disability, if you have dementia, Alzheimer's, like, these are all things that are linked to how much plastic is in your brain. I could do an entire video on microplastics and how toxic they are and all like the microtoxins. Guys, just please go do your research. You will see how much plastic is in our bodies now. I will not drink, especially anything hot, out of plastic. I will not eat anything hot out of plastic. So for example, those chickens at Costco, first off, they're covered in bleach, but they are sitting in a plastic bag under the heat. I'm not going to eat that. Viewing food this way and eating this way this last little bit has been difficult when we are trying to eat out. And when we're eating at home, it's fine. But when you're trying to go out and eat, it's very, very difficult because I make sure, hey, are the pans that you're using, are they stainless steel? What kind of oils do you use? Is your food organic? I ask all these questions. Yes, I am that girl. And you know what? I'm proud to say I am. But when I find places outside that are seed oil free and, are grass-fed meat, and guys, just click off all the boxes. It is so much fun. Me and my man have been having so much fun finding these places because we literally feel no guilt when we eat. Last night we had a pizza that was no seed oils and super organic ingredients. And guys, we ate the whole thing. We did not feel heavy after. There was no itis. We felt so nice. And guys, we've been eating like that. We've been eating out almost every single day for the last 2 weeks of this launch, and we've lost weight. Your food controls your gut controls your mind, and your mind is what you need to trade. Besides that, I will talk about sleep. Guys, nothing will hurt your trading more than you just rolling out of bed, exhausted to trade New York AM, and it will not work. It's a recipe for disaster. Prioritize your sleep. You do not need to go out if your friends tell you to go out. They're not going to be making as much money as you. Prioritize your sleep. Other things, now I'm not sure if these contribute to my trading success, but I'm gonna tell you some other habits that, me and my man do. My man does 100 push-ups every single day. I love it. I won't really talk about like going to the gym and stretching and whatnot because that's obviously important, but something that you guys should do or at least try to find access to is going to the sauna at least 3 times a week. You need to flush your body of toxins. And if you haven't seen the common denominator yet, it's about getting rid of those toxins out of your lifestyle, even down to the clothes that you wear. Fast fashion like Shein, Fashion Nova, they are covered in carcinogens. Polyester vibrates at the same frequency as a dead body. Wear organic materials, cotton, silk, bamboo. Your skin is your biggest organ. And here's the thing, I actually know now when I'm wearing something that isn't 100% cotton because I start to get itchy and I start to feel sick. I'm super deep in the health and wellness space now, especially because I view it just like how I view trading as an escape from the matrix. When you have the skill set to make money from anywhere, you are not restricted by any government or any system. However, the other way they can restrict you is what you are allowed to buy with your dollar. Your money is your path to your health. Because it's not just about having the better healthcare system and going to better doctors, which yes is part of it, but it's about buying better quality food. It's about buying better quality clothes. It's about being able to treat yourself. It's about being able to care for yourself. And I don't want this talk to stress you guys out because honestly, I truly believe that everything we need to heal ourselves as humans is provided on the earth, even down to getting the parasites out of you, which I do highly suggest getting them out with papaya. You can definitely do that. Those are natural remedies that you can do. Another thing that me and my man like to do is we actually like to go for colon hydrotherapy. This is literally when they flush out your colon, because I could do, again, a whole video on the toxins that stay in you. Constipation actually is a killer. It is not normal to be constipated. Now that links back to fiber. Guys, your fiber is so important. And just so you know, I know this is more of a personal talk. We're not really going into psychology or the charts. But if you guys have questions when it comes to your health and wellness and you're on that journey, feel free to reach out to me on my Instagram, the Megan Savage. It's the only verified account, but feel free to reach out to me, ask me your questions. And also, I just love to know where you're at on your journey. Another resource you guys can use is I actually downloaded the app Yuka. Okay, it's a carrot, and you can scan all of these things, products. For food, you have to be careful and actually read it because it could say it's really bad for you and really it might just be a little bit high in sugar or whatever your requirements are for eating things. But products, it's really good at, and it tells you exactly why they're rated good or bad and what you should look out for, because it is not normal to have headaches all the time. It is not normal to not be able to sleep. It's not normal to sleep all the time. It's not normal to have stomach pain. It's not normal for our girls to have ovarian cysts. It's not normal for all of these things to happen to you. So just like this journey that I'm going through with my health, I believe in order to be super successful financially is you need to get your spiritual mind settled. You need to get your mental mind settled. You need to get your health settled. You need to get all these different aspects of you as a human settled so you can perform at the highest you can. And I'm going to be real with you. I used to be that person that was like, well, I'm still going to shop there or I'm still going to eat it. I love it. But after I want to say 3 months of consistently being super hardcore with what we're eating, no excuses, I have felt the best I've ever felt. Take what I told you guys today, do with it as you will. But the main goal of this talk for you guys is I really want you guys to focus on you, because you are the person that is going to free yourself and you are the person that is going to be the best trader ever, but you can't do that from a hospital bed. If you found any value from this video, I'd appreciate a like and subscribe. That also will keep the doctor away. Let me know any questions or topics you guys want me to cover in my next videos in the comments below. And like always, remember, you're savage, not average, and I'll see you on the next video.